start. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I am thankful to the organizers of this conference who have so kindly honored me to be the chief guest on this occasion. I also extend a very warm greeting for all those who have presented papers on various important matters. I am sure the discussions must have been fruitful and enjoyable. It is my personal experience and conviction that the discussions are valuable and fruitful when we meet in such a place wherein a congenial environment exists for educational activities. Teacher educators and educationists of this state have always shown great concern for the quality of teacher education programs in this part of the country. You are all eager to see a better country by contributing your might towards that goal. I am happy that this conference, organized at state level, aimed at assisting teacher educators in tackling problems and sharing their ideas associated with teacher education in greater detail and depth. This conference, I think, has been able to serve and promote ways and means of teacher educators cooperation at all levels. I hope that all of you present here have shared your views about the total improvement and will shoulder the responsibilities in a manner that brings a great name. Time is ripe when we should be able to access the contribution of education in fostering rapid social change in a developing country of ours. All of us are very sure that education has a crucial role to play in bringing about orderly and peaceful society. It is now on the verge of modernization. The significance of education as the basic instrument for a radical change of social values and ideals must be accepted with responsibility by all of us, especially the educated and the enlightened. Teachers and teacher educators cannot remain as silent spectators at this crucial hour of change. Education should become a means to the end of human betterment, wherein every individual is helped to live with human dignity and honor his or her head high in social living. It should prove to be a dynamic and potent instrument of change and play its role in reshaping and molding a new pattern of culture based on new ideas and values. The system of education prevalent in our country has been successful in continuously preserving its dynamism of creating a new class of people. Large number of youths who have undergone schooling and college education have remained unemployed and are feeling a sense of frustration. This is very dangerous. The present day system of education has not been able to foster virtues which grow under a burden, develop love for labor, which is often the father of pleasure. It has miserably failed to develop the spirit of self-confidence, which is the greatest of virtues. It is painful to remember the failure of our system of education in regard to character development. Character demands supreme sacrifice for the sake of the country. It is high time to ponder over these important issues and try to the best of our ability in finding ways and means to solve these things. In service, we should find meaning to our lives. Service to fellow men results into joy which knows no bounds. The concept of service involves the building up of a better future, and we should be vigorous in hastening the advent of a very good tomorrow. Should we not feel more responsible to develop our status in the direction of becoming honest, inspiring, and dedicated, and try to preserve these qualities for our young boys and girls? Educational institutions should succeed in creating an environment and an atmosphere where a new sense of confidence and hope thrive. Our paramount educational aim is to develop man's creative powers for constructive service in society. This concept of education aims at developing independence and capable of dealing with many subjects. Education should not be considered in a narrow sense. It is not only an important social service but is also an investment in human resources. As a social service, it caters to the needs of the individuals in a social setup. The education of such qualities as courage, leadership, honesty, and teamwork, etc., are the major tasks before our educational system. It is time that due emphasis is given in molding and reshaping the psychological aspects in every individual in a more systematic and scientific manner, so that many the desirable qualities urgently needed for rapid social change are produced in large measure. Such a dynamic approach will have inherent in the idea that individuals are not self-acting but are live, active personalities who think, feel, and do. The greatest weakness of our education is that individuals are considered as learners and not as thinkers, creators, and producers. Social change on a grand scale is possible in the national system of education reaches all the people. I wish the conference will lead to some practical measures being taken. Dear sir, we have received your letter dated 2nd instant and thank you for your enquiry. As a matter of fact, we were thinking of writing to all our esteemed customers in a day or two in the matter. Your enquiry for the New Year calendars is timely and reasonable also. You are aware the price of all the materials and labor have greatly increased. So we are forced to increase the price of our beautiful calendars in order to meet the increased cost of production. However, our margin of profit is very low. We are enclosing a copy of our latest price list for your information and reference. We are glad to inform you that there will be no delay in sending your quota with reference to your kind orders this time. As you know, we were not able to undertake all the orders and supply the calendars as specific orders were not placed in time. Besides, due to high cost of production and meager supply of paper, we have planned to print a limited number of copies and 10% over and above the order. Further, as a rule, we shall accept only specific orders which are made well in advance. Therefore, it is very necessary that we should know the actual number of copies required by you as soon as possible. You are kindly requested to send your kind and valuable orders specifying the total number of copies required by you. Therefore, please find herein enclosed an order form which may kindly be returned to us duly filled by return of post. In this connection, kindly note that once you place your orders for a particular number of copies, it will not be possible for us to increase the number at a later stage. Further, we are glad to inform you that you will be entitled to 5% discount if you can make full payment of the bills within a week from the date of receipt of the bills. We hope that you will avail this concession. We assure you of our best and prompt services at all times. Yours faithfully,